Well, the residents at Creekside on Bardstown are spending their days filled with fun activities at home while also enjoying a number of outings throughout the community. From a recent trip to the Street Rod Nationals to plans to celebrate their 5th birthday that's coming up in September. Joining me now with more on all the fun they have planned is Life Enrichment Director Kelsey Davis. And oh man, you guys have had a summer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? How was Street Rod Nationals?
It was hot.
Yeah.
It was so hot, but
that was
fun.
burning up that weekend.
Yeah.
Well, at least you could take everybody inside.
And car show people are fantastic
Yes.
people, because we got under a tent with a group who, were sitting out by their hot rod, and so they were letting us use their fan. They ended up giving us water. And I grew up in car show. My papa.
You know your way
my
around.
My papa started a car show, so I know car show people are good people. So I was like, this is gonna be great.
Yeah.
They'll love it. So
they had to love it.
Yeah.
And then did you go to the cafe after that, or was that a separate day?
So we did. We went to the Street Rod Nationals, and
was
then
its own.
This past Friday we went to Check's Cafe, which is fantastic. And then of course our counterpart Grace at Whips Mill, she took the residents all to see the Cat Cafe again.
Fun.
Because they had never been. We've taken my group from Bardstown Road. We've taken them, but we've never taken the Whips Mill over there.
Did they just love it?
Yes, they loved it.
They're probably like, we don't want to leave.
She said they were just full of kitties, little kittens. So it's fun.
Is this at the cafe?
No,
or is this
that's
at
actually
Creekside?
At Creekside.
Okay.
We
Just for a regular dinner event, right?
I think that was for our Thanksgiving. We just like to celebrate with our family.
Wrong holiday.
Wrong holiday.
Right?
But speaking of celebrating with our families.
Big time celebration coming up.
Creekside's going to be 5
years old.
Yes. So we're doing a big party.
And already the ideas are hilarious and perfect, because you guys just don't do your average birthday party. No. We're gonna do 50 years of hip hop and 5 years of Creekside. Of course.
So yeah,
is everybody gonna be dressed up in their hip hop? Okay.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so great.
I'm so excited.
You've got to get video from this. You can just have great social media.
Popping the bubbly with our stunner shades on.
You're also going to have, I love how you're kind of putting into this, is this yard sale.
Yes.
As well. How's that going to roll into the celebration?
It's our fifth yard celebration. Yard celebration.
I see that play on the yard. Yeah. And so can different families bring different things to sell?
Yes.
Where's all the sales stuff coming
we have
from?
Plenty of parking lot. So what we're going to do is anyone who wants to rent a little parking area where you can set up some of your stuff, $20. All that $20 just goes into the activities and stuff for the residents. And we as Creekside have a bunch of stuff we're trying to get rid of.
You have stuff.
Yeah, we get a lot of stuff that when residents pass away, their family just donates it and things like that. So we have all sorts of different things that we're trying to sell, and all of that money from all of those things are going to go right back to the residents so that we can go
all
on
the fun things that you get to do.
Especially the ones that, their families aren't very active, or they're in state's custody or things like that, and they don't have money to go on outings.
Yeah.
I like to pull money from things like this and take those residents who don't get to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And are you going to have things there because I can only imagine the jewelry and the fun stuff you're going to have.
Oh, yes.
That's why I need to know when this yard sale is, so I can come shop your jewelry.
So actually, Tracy, our former receptionist, she's our move-in coordinator. She sells jewelry. So she's going to have all sorts of stuff. I'm buying stuff from her all the time.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be there.
Yeah.
And then I've got so much clothes in the basement that I'm pulling up.
It's time to make room.
Well, then COVID hit and all the pounds packed on, so it's all these clothes are in the basement.
You've got some great, and it just even all your jewelry and accessories. I'm always like, "Ooh, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?"
A lot of it's from Tracy.
I love it. I love it. And then beyond that, you guys are making plans to celebrate National Assisted Living Week.
Yes, which is the same week as our birthday, which makes
You're
that
gonna
always
have a crazy
fun.
week.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Right?
And that's Bourbon and Beyond.
And
which half of our director staff is going to that.
Right, I was going to say half of the residents are going to that. They're not going to that.
They're not going to Bourbon and
You
Beyond.
never know.
Maybe next year. I don't know.
Crank up the party bus.
It's a possibility. Never thought of it, but now you got me thinking.
From that to we need to find you like a really neat little horse farm to go visit with the residents maybe for the fall.
We were mentioning that.
Yeah.
That would be so great.
That would be great for fall.
Yeah.
Like very apple picking, kind of out in the country, kind of little place.
Yeah.
Let me think about that. Surely we know some places, right?
Surely.
And if people want to get in touch with you and come visit, not during all the crazy party week, or maybe
you
you want
can
to see the party
come.
week.
Come on.
I feel like that's the best time to come visit you guys because you see full on what you do and what you're all about.
Creekside at its best. So,
how can they reach you guys?
Facebook, you can go on our Facebook page, or you can go on creeksideandbardstown.com. You can also give us a call, 502-919-7715.
There we go. We can't wait to see
That's how you get us.
I cannot wait to see.
I know. I can't wait to do it.
50 years of hip hop with
And
Creekside.
5 years of Creekside.
In 5 years of Creekside. Tune in for that. Kelsey, always great catching up. If you want to schedule a time to come by, especially during their big celebration week, just head on over to Creekside on Bardstown.com.